Hi VC, it's been a good 6 months since I made one of these haul videos, and I thought it was about time, because in that time I have been endlessly trawling around charity shops and tip shops and boot sales in the quest for cheap, decent records, and I thought it was about time that I kind of brought them together and sort of shared them. I'm going to do it in two parts because there's quite a lot of them that I've and this video kind of compiles the last sort of 3 months of digging, basically. And obviously these are the highlights, you know. I've searched through endless James Last and Cliff Richard and Mrs. Mills to get to these kind of decent records. So anyway, without further ado, so switched on back to, so this is a series of electronic reimaginings of orchestral works that are kind of made in the 70s. Pretty good to listen to. One of the strangest finds that I came across was this. It's Kenny Everett, The World's Worst Record Show. I have no idea what the purpose or you know where this came from. The sleeve notes state, after listening to this record, you may feel like destroying it. May we suggest a constructive alternative? The tough turquoise vinyl of the record makes an excellent placemat for your hot soup. So why not rush out and buy 5 more to complete the set? And yeah, it does come with a nice sort of turquoise vinyl. Yeah, a bit of a curio. Just some very sort of odd kind of diverse sort of music compiled on this record. Don't know where it came from. Don't know if this is to do with acts that sort of performed on the Kenny Everett show or where they came from. But you know, it exists. It's here, and that's it really. So by the way, all these records were about £1 or £1.50, unless sort of otherwise stated. Third one out, this is from a tip shop, Astrud Gilberto, the best of. It's on the Verve label. That's the main reason I picked it up really, because of that particular label, shared with the Velvet Underground. I haven't given it a spin yet, to be honest with you, so it's a bit of an unknown to me. Okay, next one, ABBA, Super Trooper. Already have a copy of this, but I'll probably kind of resell it to pay for further purchases, as with this one here. Probably pretty familiar to you all, this one. Walter Carlos by request. Again, this is another kind of variation on that switched on back type series that was released in the 70s. But again, bit of a curio, kind of like the cover, and I kind of quite like those kind of electronic takes on 70s orchestral numbers. And another one, the Well-Tempered Synthesizer, Walter Carlos. So more virtuoso electronic performances of Bach, Monteverdi, Scarlatti and Handel. So a bit of an interesting curio. The Now Christmas album, it's quite sought after, quite easy to resell, coming into the autumn period. So again, I'll resell to then go out and buy more records with. I already own this. Jazz in the House 2. That's an interesting kind of jazz stroke house compilation. 4 sides to it. I was definitely picking this one up for £1 in the tip shop. Pretty good condition. Looking forward to giving that a spin. Not seen that before. This was a charity shop find. Absolutely prestige condition. The Pleasure Principle, Gary Newman. Again, I've already got this copy, and I think I'll probably keep this one because it's better than the copy that I've got, and I'll probably resell the other copy I have. Second Gary Newman pickup, the same charity shop for £1, was Telecom. Given that a spin this evening, I actually prefer this to the Pleasure Principle. Again, really nice condition sleeve, really good condition vinyl as well. All of these records are in pretty good condition. This was a bit of a steal, I think. So this is a compilation album from the 70s, I think. It's basically called The Guitar Album, and it's kind of like a history of the guitar in a sort of double record. Again, a bit of a curio. It kind of comes with a booklet. It kind of gives you the history of the guitar, how to play the guitar, some tips, tunes to try, historical background of the guitar, and yeah, a sort of mini history of the guitar here. And you've got some tracks on here from Link Wray, Duane Allman, Rory Gallagher, Mick Taylor from the Rolling Stones, Pete Townsend's on here as well. So it's a really nice listen. It's a really kind of mellow, kind of bluesy, folky compilation album. Not come across it before. This one I think was £2, I believe, in a charity shop. This was £1.25 from a charity shop. I do like the Mahavishnu Orchestra. I think that's how you pronounce it. This album, you can clearly see where Massive Attack got a lot of their inspiration from. There's a lot of sampling from this album going on. Really nice listen. Very, very sort of mellow, kind of mellow jams, basically. This album, really nice listen. Good condition. This was a pickup that I had to sort of think about, really. Sort of Richard Harris, a Tramp Shining. It's really nice condition. Yeah, more of a curio than an essential purchase, I'd say. I haven't given it a spin yet, but I will do. Really nice condition. It has some value, which kind of prompted me to buy it. Doesn't even look like it's really been played before. It's got maybe there's a reason for that, but it's one of those kind of unique type records. It's nice to have in your collection anyway. Tony Bennett sort of recently passed, so this was a bit of an essential purchase when I saw this going for £1. Really nice black and white photo of him on the front cover. Bought a couple of these from a charity shop. So you got Benny King, Stand By Me, and Marvin Gaye, Heard It Through the Grapevine. Both of them released around the time of the the infamous Levi ad commercials from the sort of mid to late 80s. I think it was 85 or 86. I've got these on other formats, but I just thought, just as time capsules, they were nice to have. Bought this from a charity shop. This wasn't £1. I believe this was about £7. It's in nice condition. Paid up a bit for it. Hadn't seen it before. Really like the cover. Quite like Pentangle. And the condition is pretty good as well. And I'm aware that this is quite fairly valuable record. Certainly worth more than the £7 that I paid for it. This is one again that I paid up for, again in a charity shop. I paid £7 for this. Nigel Lived, or is it Livid? Murrayhead. Really nice listen. Hadn't heard of it before I sort of stumbled across it. Nice cover. Gatefold. Generally nice condition. Vinyl's in lovely condition. Really enjoyed this record actually, 1972. Yeah, the vinyl's pristine, absolutely pristine. The only thing that was annoying about this was these bloomin' charity shop stickers, which kind of completely blemished the record. Just these, stickers that are kind of like super glued on to everything in charity shops that are just, I should have been a little bit more patient with it, but yeah, I ripped it off and scarred it forever. Going back to the pound sort of vinyls, and this is very much of a £1 fair kind of charity shop vinyl. Derek and Clive, Come Again. Very non-PC, very funny though. Singing Detective, not worth a lot less than I thought it would be actually, but paid £2.99 for this from Age UK. But it's a series I kind of enjoyed back in the day. Kind of want to see it again now on the back of this. Again, nice condition. This is £1.25. Buster soundtrack, speaks for itself. Scope. Haven't given this a spin yet, but I kind of imagine from the cover that this is very proggy. Al Stewart, another £1.25 pickup, modern times. Doctor Hook, not a big Doctor Hook fan, I must say. I've only got one other Doctor Hook album. Quite like the cover, I quite like the price, £1.25, so I thought I'd dive in. I will give this a spin at some point. This one I have played though. Oh dear, oh dear.